Before Cronus ruled, there was his father Uranus, the sky, whose tyranny stretched across the heavens, suffocating the earth. Uranus ruling with an iron hand, but fearing being betrayed, he imprisoned his children, the Titans, in the underworld. But one among them rose up, born of hatred and ambition, Cronus, the son of Gaia and Uranus. Cronus wields a sickle, given by Gaia, which he uses to dethrone Uranus in a violent and symbolic moment. The sky splits open as Cronus castrates his father, ensuring Uranus can no longer father children, an act of both rebellion and fear of being overthrown himself. With the cosmos shuddering under the act, stars dimming, and the earth rumbling as Uranus falls. A sense of power passing from one generation to the next is felt, but also the seeds of paranoia of suffering the same fate of his father planted in Cronus's mind. And so Cronus took the throne, a king born of violence, his reign steeped in fear. The cosmos trembled under the iron fist of Cronus, the Titan king. His reign was one of fear and oppression, a stark contrast to the golden age that had preceded it. He ruled from his throne on Mount Olympus, a jagged peak that pierced the sky, a testament to his brute strength and unyielding ambition. But beneath the veneer of power, a deep-seated fear gnawed at his heart, a prophecy whispered by the winds of fate, foretelling his downfall at the hands of his own offspring. This fear, like a venomous serpent, coiled around his soul, poisoning every moment of his reign. Cronus, in his paranoia, devised a horrific solution. He would devour each of his newborn children, consigning them to the eternal darkness of his own being, a chilling act of preemptive patricide. One by one, his children, Hestia, goddess of the hearth, Demeter, goddess of the harvest, Hera, goddess of marriage, Hades, god of the underworld, and Poseidon, god of the seas, disappeared into the abyss of their father's stomach, their cries silenced before they could reach the ears of the world. Each swallowed child was a nail hammered into the coffin of hope, a testament to Cronus's tyrannical reign. Rhea, Cronus's wife and the mother of these lost children, was a primal force of nature herself, the embodiment of Earth's nurturing power and enduring resilience. Her grief was as vast as the Earth itself, but beneath the waves of sorrow, a fierce determination burned. She would not allow her next child to suffer the same fate. As the time approached for the birth of her sixth child, Rhea sought refuge in the shadowy depths of a sacred cave on the island of Crete, a place of ancient power, shrouded in mystery and protected from the prying eyes of Cronus. Within the womb of the earth, amidst the stalactites and the whispers of ancient spirits, Zeus was born. The cave, a sanctuary of life and hope, resonated with the cries of the newborn god, a stark contrast to the silence that had greeted his siblings. Rhea, her heart heavy with both joy and fear, knew that she had to act quickly. Cronus would soon come searching, his hunger for power insatiable, his paranoia a ravenous beast. With a mother's unwavering resolve, Rhea took a large stone, wrapped it in swaddling clothes, and presented it to Cronus. The Titan king, blinded by his fear and consumed by his self-imposed ritual, swallowed the stone without a second thought, his monstrous appetite momentarily appeased. He believed in his deluded state that he had once again thwarted fate, securing his reign for eternity. But Rhea's deception had planted the seeds of rebellion, a seed that would soon blossom into a cosmic war. On Crete, hidden from the dark machinations of his father, Zeus thrived. He was nurtured by the nymphs of the land, mythical beings who embodied the wild beauty and untamed spirit of the island. He drank the milk of Amalthea, the divine goat, whose horn overflowed with abundance, a symbol of Zeus's future prosperity and power. His laughter echoed through the valleys, untainted by the shadow of his father's tyranny. The Curetes, fierce warriors, danced and clashed their weapons around the infant god, their rhythmic clangor masking his cries from the ears of Cronus. They were guardians of the secret, protectors of the future king, their loyalty unwavering, their purpose clear. Their dance was not merely a performance, it was a ritual, a ward against the forces of darkness that threatened to consume the young god. As Zeus grew, so did his awareness of his destiny. He learned of his father's cruelty, of the siblings imprisoned within the Titan King's belly. The nymphs recounted the tales of Cronus's tyranny, the fear that gripped the cosmos, and the desperate hope that rested on Zeus's young shoulders. The knowledge ignited a fire within him, a thirst for justice, a yearning to liberate his family and claim his rightful place as ruler of the heavens. Part 2. The Titanomachy, a clash of titans. The whispers of prophecy carried on the winds of fate reached Zeus in his Cretan sanctuary. They spoke of a time of reckoning, a cosmic clash that would determine the destiny of the universe. Zeus, now a young man, his spirit tempered by the tales of his father's tyranny, knew that the time had come to confront Cronus and unleash the fury of the Olympians. He journeyed from Crete, his heart ablaze with righteous anger, his steps echoing the impending storm. He sought out Metis, the goddess of wisdom and cunning, whose counsel was as sharp as a double-edged sword. Metis, foreseeing the arduous battle ahead, devised a plan to free Zeus's siblings from their protracted imprisonment. She prepared a powerful emetic, a potion that would force Cronus to disgorge his swallowed children. With the potion in hand, Zeus approached his father, his demeanor a carefully crafted mask of humility and respect. He presented the draught to Cronus, feigning filial piety, his voice smooth and deceptive. Cronus, arrogant and unsuspecting, accepted the offering, his pride blinding him to the trap that had been laid. He drank the potion, and the effect was instantaneous and violent. A guttural roar ripped through the air as Cronus doubled over, his body convulsing. One by one, his imprisoned children erupted from his stomach, gods and goddesses reborn, their eyes blazing with the fire of vengeance. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades and Poseidon, freed from their living tomb, stood beside their brother, Zeus, ready to reclaim their birthright and challenge the tyranny of their father. The Titanomachy, a war that would shake the very foundations of existence, had begun. The Olympians, led by Zeus, gathered their forces on Mount Olympus, their divine power crackling in the air. Cronus, enraged and humiliated, rallied the Titans to his side, their monstrous forms casting long shadows across the land. Mount Olympus, the Titan stronghold, became a symbol of their defiance, a jagged fist raised against the heavens. The battle raged for 10 long and brutal years. The cosmos trembled under the weight of divine fury. Lightning bolts tore through the sky, hurled by Zeus's hand, each strike a testament to his growing power. Poseidon's trident churned the seas, creating monstrous waves that crashed against the shores, swallowing islands whole. Hades, his dark eyes burning with cold fire, unleashed the horrors of the underworld. Shadowy creatures that crept into the battle, sowing fear and confusion. The Titans, though powerful and ancient, were no match for the combined might of the Olympian siblings. Their brute force was countered by the Olympians' strategic brilliance, their raw power undermined by the bonds of familial loyalty. The Cyclopes, master craftsmen of the gods, forged mighty weapons for the Olympians, their hammers ringing against the volcanic rock, each clang a death knell for the Titans. They gifted Zeus the thunderbolt, a weapon of unimaginable power, a symbol of his dominion over the heavens. The Hecatonchires, monstrous giants with 100 hands each, joined the fray, their flailing limbs a whirlwind of destruction. They hurled boulders the size of mountains, their roars shaking the very foundations of the earth. The Titans, overwhelmed by the relentless assault, began to falter. Their ranks thinned, their defenses crumbled, their hope dwindled. Cronus, his face contorted in rage and despair, fought with the ferocity of a cornered beast. But against the combined might of his children, his power waned. Zeus, wielding his thunderbolt, struck a final, devastating blow, a bolt of pure divine energy that ripped through the sky and shattered Cronus's defenses. The Titan king, defeated and broken, fell from his throne on Mount Olympus, his reign of terror finally at an end. The remaining Titans, their morale shattered, surrendered to the victorious Olympians. They were bound in chains forged by the Cyclopes and cast into Tartarus, the deepest abyss of the underworld, a realm of eternal darkness and torment. The Titanomachy was over, and the reign of the Olympians had begun.